Good morning. Thank you so much for logging in. And when you're ready, I'd love for you to meet me right on our mat in our cross leg pose. So I'd like for us to get started, and we're always going to start with the breath. So let's meet on our mat with our cross legs. And I'd like for us to rest the hands on top of the knees. And let's begin to start with our breath. So the breath is the foundation of our practice. I always like to begin with the breath. It's just what we're basing all of our movement on. So every movement should be attached to a breath, an inhale, or an exhale. And with the breath, we will be allowing our bodies to calm down, to relax, and that's the goal here. So, what I'd love for us to do, and I'm just putting on a little bit of quiet music because that also is just very, very soothing. So, with our hands resting on top of the knees, let's start to breathe with the belly leading. So, when you inhale, let's press the belly out and fill up. And then when we exhale, we're going to release the breath and draw the belly in. So I'd like for us to breathe through the nose. We're going to breathe in through the nose and exhale by dropping the jaw just a little bit through the mouth. So let's breathe in through the nose. Breathe in, belly comes out. Exhale, release, relax. And one more belly breath. Breathing in, pressing out, filling up. Exhale, release, and draw the belly in. Very good. Now let's attack some movement with our breath. Okay. So when we breathe in, let's lift up the shoulders. Exhale, roll them back. So I want you to start to lift and circle the shoulders. Excellent job. Let's do two more rolling up and back. And then one more circling up and back. Very good. Let's rest the shoulders with the belly breath here. Exhale, release. Then I want you to lift your shoulders again and roll them forward. So let's do the same thing, opposite direction. Inhale up and roll forward. One more. Lift up, circle forward. Excellent job. Let's rest the shoulders here with the belly breath, breathing. Exhale, release. Very nice. So I'd like for us to extend our legs. Good. And once our legs are fully extended, I'd like for us to walk the hands towards the feet. So we're going to walk the hands towards the feet. Draw your belly near the thighs. It could be two belly breaths. Breathing deeply here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now we're going to walk the hands back. Now I'd like for us to make sure the back is extended. And we're going to extend the arms out to the side. I want you to plant into your right hand and lift your left arm up and lean to the right. Let's come back to the center with the arms out. We're going to plant into your hand and lean to the other side. And I want you to keep going from side to side, hand plant. You're going to lean. And I want you to give me two more sets of these. Back to the center. Let's plant the hand and lean. Excellent. One more. Up. Hand plant, lean. Last side. Feet out. Hand plant and lean. Good job. We're going to tee out the arms. Lift the arms up. Palms come together over the head. Hands come in front of the heart. Give me a deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Now this time I'd like us to plant the hands behind the hips. Very good. Now I want you to lift up your left arm and keeping the arm extended, we're going to bring both hands together on one side. And then pick up the arm and rainbow it back out. Very good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Lift, rainbow. Hand lands to the side. Lift, rainbow, and bring it right back. I want you to notice how your lower back feels. 2 more sets of these. Left arm lifts up, rainbow it to the side. Lift up and rainbow, hand plant. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Lift up, rainbow it over. Hands land to the side. They're side by side. Lift up, rainbow back out. Excellent. One more. Pick it up. Rainbow, hand land. Pick it up. Rainbow it back. And here's the last side. Arm lifts up. Bring the palms to the side. Rainbow it back and land the hands. Very good. Now let's walk the hands towards your feet. Go back into the seated forward fold. Give me 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Inhale here. Now I want you to walk your hands back. Nice. Let's go ahead and bend into this left knee to plant your foot. Good job. Now we're going to keep this foot planted, but I want you to walk your hands towards the extended leg, towards the foot on the extended leg. Walk your hands as much as you can. Now, it doesn't matter how far we get. Let's go ahead and wrap the hands around your legs wherever you can find a good grip. And then bend into your elbows to come forward. Stay here. 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to lift up and I want you to extend this leg. Very good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Bending into the knee, we're going to step this foot in. Now I want you to reach for the extended leg. Both arms reaching. Wrap your hands around. Find a good grip. Bend into your elbows and fold. Holding it here. Give me 1 more breath. Excellent job. Now I want you to let go of this leg. We're going to lift up. I want you to slide your heel forward. But walk your hands towards your feet. Go into the seated forward fold. Good job. Now we're going to take a break right here. We're resting. I'm going to turn so that I can make sure that you can see this next part. We're resting to get ready for this challenge. So 1 more breath in this fold. Exhale, release. Good job. Now I want you to walk your hands back. We're going to bend into the left knee. Step your foot in. Good job. Really step it in close. Now I want you to extend this left arm and we're going to reach again for this leg. Now left arm will stay reaching, but this right hand, I want you to plant it on the outside of your hip. Good. Now we're going to get a good grip right above the ankle. I want you to lean forward. Now as we're leaning forward, we're going to press into this palm, step into this foot, and then I want you to have a seat. Rest, breathe. Exhale, release. Let's try it again. I'm leaning forward. I'm going to step and use my hand to press. Step and lift. Very good. Now, maybe we can only get the heel up. Maybe we can only get the hip up. But I want you to lift and then bring the leg and hip back flat to the floor. Excellent job. Let's slide this heel forward. Good. I want you to walk your hands towards your feet. Go into the seated forward pose. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now, we're going to do the same thing. Walk your hands. Very good. We're going to bend into the right knee. Plant your right foot. Step this foot in a lot. Bring it in as much as you can. Right arm reaching. We're going to bring both arms to wrap right above the ankle. Get a good grip. Bend into your elbows. Forward. Excellent job. Now we're going to lift up. The right hand continues to wrap around the left hand. I want you to plant it right on the outside of your hip. Now we're going to keep a good grip. I want you to step, press, and balancing here. Good. We're going to bring the hip and the leg to the floor. Rest. And here's where I want you to compare sides. What side is easier for you to lift up on? All right, let's give it a try. Hand plants. Good. We're going to step and lift. And maybe we can even lift the leg a little bit higher. Good job. Now we're going to bring the leg to the floor gently. Come on down. Excellent. Now I want you to slide both heels forward, sitting tall. We're going to walk the hands towards the feet, drawing the belly to the thighs. Give me 2 more breaths here. Good job. 1 more belly breath. Very good. Now let's walk the hands back. I want you to swing the legs around so we can come onto our hands and knees for tabletop. So as you swing the legs around. Good. And once we are in tabletop, I'd like for us to pick up our chin and pick up the tailbone. Inhaling here. And then we're going to do the opposite. Round your back, tuck your chin in, tap. 1 more of these. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. And then we're going to come back into a neutral spine. Very good. Now, I'd like for you to bring your knees out to the edges of the mat, but keep your feet together, toes touching. And then when you're ready, let's shift the hips back towards your feet. Walk the hands forward and bring your chest and chin to the floor. Stretch through the fingertips. Give me 1 more breath. One more breath here. Excellent job. Now, it doesn't matter how low you get. Let's come right back up onto our hands and knees for tabletop. So let's bring the knees in together. Excellent. Now, I want you to bring your hands a little bit further forward. Make sure the knees are still far apart. We're going to bring the feet together to touch. Now, bending into your elbows, let's come in. And then press away. But bring your hands a little bit closer in. Good job. Let's try that again. Bend into your elbows. Good job. And then extend. Now, once we extend, bring the hips back towards the heels. Slide the hands forward. You through the fingertips. One more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, we're going to come back onto our hands and knees for tabletop. Knees are still wide, feet are still together. Just bring your hands in. This time, let's lift up the feet. Bend into your elbows and come down again. Now, when we extend the legs, I want your hips to fall backwards with you. So from this wide angle child's pose, we're going to lift up, feet up, chin down. Extend the arms, feet to the floor, hips drive back. We got to do one more. Pick it up, feet up, chin down. Feet to the floor, extend, drive it back. And this is our last one. Lift up, feet up, chin down. Press to come up, drive it back, rest. Last one. I want you to rest for 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Inhaling here. We're going to come back up onto the hands and knees. Now, I want you to bring your knees together side by side. And then we're going to sink the hips back towards the heels. Walk the hands forward and bring your forehead to the mat. Child's pose. 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Inhale here. We're going to come right back up onto the hands and knees for tabletop. And I'd like for us to dig the toes into the mat. We're going to press away to pick up the knees. Drive the hips back, down dog. Press the heels to the floor. Lift up. And then we're going to tiptoe forward, walking into a standing forward pose. Soft bend into the knees. And then let's peel the spine up. One vertebrae at a time. Very good. Until we're standing tall in Tadasana. I want you to bring your palms together and let's stand with our feet rooted. I want you to give me 2 deep belly breaths right here. Breathing deeply. One more belly breath. Exhale, release. Excellent job. So let's step the feet wide. Turn the toes out, bring the heels in. Allow your arms to rest comfortably. We're going to bend in both knees and without folding, arms drop. Let's lower down as much as we can. And then extend. Right. Let's do that again. Arms remain at your side without folding. Bend. And then extend. Let's circle the arms wide. Palms come together over the head. Hands come to heart center. Breathe. Exhale, release. Good job. Now we're going to let the arms drop. And let's try that again. Bend into both knees. But this time I want the left hand to tap the floor. Tap. Come on. Excellent job. We're going to do the same thing. Bend into your knee. And this time, I want the right hand to tap the floor. Let's do that again. Bend into your knee. Right hand taps, left arm reaches. It's behind your leg. Come up. Last side. You want to bend. And reach. Tap, reach. Come up. Very good. Now I want you to turn the feet facing forward. Palms come in front of the heart. Step the feet together. And stand tall in our Tadasana. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now, I'd like for us to position the feet so the toes are out, the heels are together. Good. Now, we're going to keep the feet in this position. Forward, fold to a flat back. Soft bending the knees. Give me a flat back and hold. And then we're going to fold a little bit more. And fold just a little bit more. Excellent job. Keep the feet in position. We're going to lift all the way up. Bring the feet side by side. Excellent job. Inhale here. Let's step the feet wide again. On the next inhale, forward fold, hands land right in the middle. Press into your left arm, reach your right arm up. Looking up as we reach. Good job. Bring that hand to the floor. Press into that palm, reach your other arm up. Looking up, reaching up. Excellent job. Bring that hand to the floor. Now we're going to circle the arms wide, circle wide. Palms come together over the head. Hands come to heart center. Very good. Let's step the feet together and stand tall into our Tadasana. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Good. And we're going to go into our balance. I want you to pick up the left foot and cross it over the right. And I want you to stay onto the toes of this foot. Now, as we stay onto the toes, palms stay sealed. I want you to extend the arms and direct your fingertips straight again. Now, we're on the toes of the left foot. I want you to take both arms to the left. Bring the arms back to the center. Stay on the toes and lift the arms up. Now we're going to lean to the right. Lift them back to the center. Palms come in front of the heart and the foot steps back in place. Good. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Good. Now we take that left foot and cross it over the right. I want you to stay on the toes of this foot with that. Palms stay sealed, but I want you to extend the arms. So keep the arms extended and turn to the right. Stay on the toes. With that, we're going to turn your face back center. Pick up the arms and lean to the left. Lean. Good job. Let's bring it back to the center and palms come in front of the heart. Standing tall. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Very good. I want you to take that left foot, cross it over the right. Now we're going to do the same thing. Option 1 is to stay on the toes. Option 2 is to float that foot. Extend the arm. Take the arms to the left. Come back to the center. Lift up, arms come up. Lean to the right. Let's come back to the center. Good, feet together, palms in front of the heart. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Fingers come in front of the toes. Unlock the back, lower back, 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. We're going to circle the arms wide. Circle wide. Palms come get over the hip. Hands to heart center. Good job. Left side. Right foot crosses over the left. Now we can either stay on the toes or you can float this way. Extend the arms in front. Arms come to the right. Take your time. Arms come facing center. Arms lift up. Arms to the left. Come back to the center. Bring your feet together. Bring palms in front of the heart. Excellent job. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Fingers come in front of the toes. Bend into your knees. Pick up your heels. Squat down low. Walk your fingertips in place. Good. And we're going to balance. Lift that right arm up. And then lift the left. One more breath here. Exhale. We're going to forward fold and bring the hands to the floor. Excellent. When you're ready, let's bring our sit bones to the mat. Extend the legs. Then I want you to walk your hands towards your feet. Walk your hands towards your feet. Draw your belly to the thighs. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Very good. Inhale here. Let's walk the hands back. Good. Now I want you to bend in both knees. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. We're going to slide the sides of the feet away. I want you to wrap your hands above your ankles and bring your elbows to rest on the inside of the legs. Now we got a good grip. Arms are resting. I want you to hands at the waist and forward fold. Draw your chin to the chest. And then we're going to extend and come back. Good. Let's do that again. Bend and come forward. Breath and come back. Good job. One more. Bend to come forward. Breath and come back. Good job. Now, right hand stays wrapped right above your right ankle. Left arm, I want you to extend it forward, and we're going to bring it back. I want you to bring your finger behind you and look behind you. And I want you to lean back, using the grip on that, on the leg in front. And then bring that hand to wrap. We're going to do the same thing. Left hand wrap, right arm reaches back. We're going to keep the grip so we can lean just a little bit more. And then wrap that hand around the ankle, right above. Let's do the same thing. Other side. Reach and lean. And come back. Come over to the other side. Reach and lean. And then come back. Now we're going to fold. Bend into your elbows. Fold forward. One more breath. Excellent job. And then I want you to go ahead and bring the inside of the knees together, bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. And here's where I want us to get a little bit more comfortable. So we're going to roll the back flat to the mat. And I want you to slow down your breath. So take your time breathing in. Give me one more belly breath. Exhale. Excellent job. Now, let's step the feet together side by side. And I want you to take both knees over to the right. Let them stack. Keep your shoulder blades on the mat. 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to bring the knees back to the middle and the bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. Let's do the same thing on the other side. We're going to stack the knees to the left. Shoulder blades stay on the mat. Let's take these 2 breaths. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to take the knees back to the middle and the bottoms of the feet flat to the floor. Let's lift the feet off the floor, draw the knees into the chest, and I want you to wrap your arms around the legs, hug it in. Give me one more belly breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now let's unwrap the arms and bring the feet flat to the floor. But I want you to take this right heel and slide it forward so we can extend this leg. Good job. Now I want you to take this left foot and we're going to replant it on the outside of this extended leg. Very good. And then once that foot lands, let's go ahead and pick up this left shoulder so that we can roll onto our right side. Now, I'd like for this arm to be like a pillow, resting the side of your face on the shoulder. Good. And the other hand, I want you to plant it right in front of the chest. Now, let's roll so that we're stacking the hips, stacking your shoulders, and then let's take a deep belly breath here. One more belly breath. Very good. Now we're going to keep the legs like this. Let's lift up and come onto our forearms. So we're going to come onto our forearms. Good job. Stay on the forearms. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, release. I want to draw your attention to the lower back. One more breath here. Very good. Take the elbows out, stack the palms, and bring your forehead to rest. One more breath here. Very good. Then I want you to lift up your chest and bring your elbows closer. Now I want you to take this arm and reach for this leg, wrapping your hand above the ankle. So we're going to wrap here. And once we wrap, let's go ahead and plant this hand right on the outside of this hip. Very good. Now once we plant, I want you to lean, step. Good job. We're going to bring that hip to the floor. Yes. And let's see if we can do that again. I am leaning so far forward. Shoulders are coming forward. But this hand, I'm leaning to give this hand a chance. We're going to press and lift. Good job. And then bring the hips to the floor with the leg. Very good. Now, I want you to go ahead. You're going to bring your leg back into place. Good. Good. Bend into your knee and plant your foot on the other side. Very good. Bring both forearms to the floor. Bringing your forearms side by side. Good. Give me 2 breaths here. Breathing deeply. One more belly breath. Very good. Now we're going to take the elbows out, stack the palms, bring your forehead to the palm. Excellent job. We're going to lift right back up. I want you to flex into the heel. Use your hands to wrap and grab hold. Do the best you can to get a good grip. Doesn't matter how far we are up or down this leg. We're going to find what feels comfortable so we can come onto this palm. Now here, look, I'm leaning. I'm going to step and then hips come down, rest. Now let's say we're doing this and only the leg lifts up. Let's say we did only lift the leg. That's fine. Let's say we do this and only we could lift the hip. Maybe not just the leg, but just the hip. That's fine. And then we're trying to get to that point where we could lift the leg, the hip, everything up. And then we're going to have a seat. Do the best that you can. Bring your heel forward. Good. Walk your hands toward your feet. Go into the seated forward fold. One more breath. Exhale, release. I'm going to walk the hands back and swing around. I want you to bend into your knees to plant your feet. Roll your back flat to the mat. And here's where I just want us to rest. So we're going to rest with your eyes closed. Go back to that belly breathing. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now, I'd like for you to lift the feet off the floor, draw the knees into the chest, and wrap your arms around, hugging you in, and give yourself a hug for taking the time to practice yoga. These are some tough balance poses. But every time we try them, we just get a little bit better. And I want you to keep trying. Give me one more breath here. Exhale, release. Very good. Now, I would like for us to grab hold of our feet in the air. Keep your knees bent. And we're going to rock from side to side into our happy baby. Massaging the middle of the back. Good. Do 2 more rocks. And one more rock. Very good. Rocking back to the center. Instead of grabbing your feet, I want you to grab hold of your knees. Let's press the inside of the knees together. Sealing the knees. Take both hands and circle both knees. Massaging the lower back. Give me 2 more. And one more. Very nice. Now let's do the same thing. Other direction, counterclockwise for 2 and 1. Excellent. Now I'd like for us to keep the knees in place, unfold the arms, and then let's circle the knees again without using your hands. Let's do 2 and 1. Very good. Let's go ahead and softly bring the feet to the mat. Nice. Give me a deep belly breath right here. Exhale, release. Now, I want us to go into reclining butterfly. So bring the knees away and the bottoms of the feet up against each other, reclining butterfly. Give me 2 breaths here. One more belly breath. Excellent job. Now, inch by inch, I want you to slide the sides of the feet away until you can extend the legs and roll into our heels. Now, once we're in this position, I want to just do one final stretch. Let's bend into your left knee, plant your foot. Pick that foot up, replant it on the outside of the extended leg. Right hand wraps or reaches. We're going to wrap the hand above the ankle. Lift this other arm up and bring it back. I want the back of your hand to land above your head. And I want you to draw your shoulder closer, your ear closer to your shoulder, and draw closer to the right to lengthen to the left. Breathe in. 2 more breaths. 1 more belly breath. Good job. Now the knee that we have pointing up, I want you to lay it flat. Bring that knee forward, even if it means coming onto the side of that left foot. 2 breaths here. 1 more belly breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to lift up this knee and let go of the leg. Bring that foot back in place. Let's bend in both knees. Bring your feet flat to the floor. Lift up this arm. We're going to lift up both feet so your both arms can wrap around tight. Give yourself another hug. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Now I want you to unwrap. Bring your feet to the floor. Slide the heels forward, the left heel this time, so that we can replant the right foot onto the outside of that extended leg. Left hand finds this ankle. I want you to get a good grip. Lift up your right arm, point the fingertips to the ceiling, and then bring that arm back. Now I want you to bring your ear closer to your shoulder, and the closer we can scrunch in on one side, the longer the other side will feel. 3 breaths. 2 more breaths. Excellent. 1 more belly breath. Now I want you to bring that knee and let it fall forward. Breathing deeply here. 1 more belly breath. Excellent job. Now we're going to go ahead, let go, and bring that heel forward. Extend the leg. Pick up that arm. Bring it right by your side. Close your eyes. Get comfortable. And we're going to go right into our Shavasana time. So, Shavasana is a pose. In Sanskrit, it actually means corpse. But don't let that frighten you. What we use it for, this pose is to help us to be still. We're on our backs. Our face is up. There's so many ways that we could use this pose in meditation and in prayer. You can close your eyes, and I want you to just let everything go. This is a resting pose. So while our eyes are closed and resting, I want you to slow down not just your breath, but also your thoughts. And then with 5 minutes of just this one pose, let's see if it makes a difference in our blood pressure. Let's see if it lowers the blood pressure. Let's see if it helps us to feel a little bit more calm. So I want to challenge you today to take the next 5 minutes in a resting position, Shavasana. Take this time to rest, to reflect, to think about the things that we can be grateful for. And I am grateful for you. Please continue to keep checking out every new practice. I thank you so much for logging in. Fridays, I will be right here again for a detox vinyasa flow. Thank you very much. Namaste and God bless.